about their coach who says a lot of things. So how has it been so far with champion coach Jerson Cabiltes? I mean, have you heard of his background and how is he so far with you guys? How do you like his training?
Okay.
May takot.
It was very different compared to the last coach. His trainings are a lot more intense. I mean, as soon as training started, our first practice with him was just a bunch of running. And they were talking about, we're just getting started. Like, this is just the warm-up. And I was like, damn, I was already sweating out of breath and everything.
Wait, so you're saying the training of Coach Jerson is harder than in Ateneo?
No. I meant
Coach Mike,
our most recent coach. Yeah. But I would say because he coaches at AAC, he runs his practices very similar to college style.
College, yeah.
And us just getting out of college, that's what we're more used to. So in a way, it wasn't too hard to transition to and to adjust to, but it definitely was different compared to the last coach that we recently had. I mean, no disrespect to the last coach. He was a great coach as well, but his trainings were a lot more chill and relaxed. But Coach Jerson, like you said, he's very intense, very passionate about the game. And, his trainings, it's all going to translate into the games because we practice so hard.
Right. I heard something actually. I heard that in the first week of your training, some guys already got injured because of your running.
No,
is that true?
a lot of the older heads, were cramping up and,
Kamson, I heard.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like, that's what Dom was saying. Like, it was a different training regimen. So, like, when you give us something that's kind of like, a little more intense than what they're normally used to, some people are gonna drop like some flies. So, it's nothing like they out of shape or nothing. It's just like they have to get used to how we're running, especially compared to us younger guys. We can run all day.
Yeah. Okay, last one about this topic.
Let me touch on that because have they taught you like everything that you just mentioned, especially the last part? Like what do they call that? In Tagalog, they call that experience.
Yeah. Gaining experience.
Narinig mo na ba yan? Kai, have you heard of that?
Yeah.
Experience. Yeah. So alam nila ibig sabihin.
Oo nga. No, I was gonna say, kasi yung training nga nila kay Coach Jerson, no, iba. And obviously, Coach Jerson is a very expressive guy. I mean, we've seen him jump until the middle of the court when he's mad. But we saw on TV, actually, if you watch that game against Rizal, I think it was about the second quarter.
Yeah.
He was like on your face. I mean, he was like this. Well, what went on there, Kai? Tell us more about that.
No, I think he just, he was really just explaining to me just to be more aggressive when going in transition. And, but those things, like, I've had worse coaches than that, honestly. So, like,
name one.
Man, this guy's an instigator right here, man.
It was my AAU coach. Like, he would always be, any little mistake, he'd be yelling at me, cursing at me. So, like, when I get coaches that just yell at me, it's literally nothing. Like, you can't really take what they say, like, how they say it, just it's what they say. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, when he's telling me and yelling at me, I just can't, like, I'm just looking, I'm like, all right. I got you.
And then he became best player of that game.
Coach Jerson even intentionally, I thought, gave himself a technical just to fire up his boys. And true enough, they got fired up. Does that work for you? Like when the coach gets a technical?
Depends on like what he did. Like, I've seen some coaches like, they hit their players.
Yeah.
But
are you suggesting Coach Jerson should this guy, bro? I mean, not Kai, but Dom, so that he could become the best player.
He looks like he can take it. Yeah. A couple punches. But like
with his little whistle and the big mic.
Yeah, but like in the end of the day, it's how you take it. Like sometimes you can take it as motivation, but if you take it the wrong way, like why is this guy shouting at me? Then it's not gonna come out well.
Pakinggan naman natin yung coach's perspective in terms of the screaming and the shouting.
I'm not a coach today, I'm a host.
No, but we want to know, like, so we've heard it from the players. What about you?
Yeah, coach.
Like, what about the coaches? Like, is it like a moment thing? Is it like just right there? Or do you plan it before the game? Like, if this guy doesn't do this, I'll do this.
I'm going to talk from a player's perspective.
First.
Playing here, 15, 20 years and seeing one of my former coaches, I wouldn't say infamously, but famously doing it, as Coach Tim Cohn. And pretty much the exact same thing. When he sees his team slacking off, or maybe the game is sort of like getting out of hand, he would try to get the technical, primarily just to fire up his boys. With Coach Gold, it's completely the opposite. Playing under him in high school and being under his staff, rarely do I see him do that. That means when he gets a technical, he's really pissed at the official. So there's with him, he's a no nonsense coach, pretty much like Coach Tab. Coach Tab. I think I've covered him long enough when I was commentating in the UAAP and now coaching against him. I think I could say the same thing. When he gets a technical, he's really pissed at the official too.
Oh, yeah.
So more than the players.
100%.
Okay. Joe?
Is it
Are
true?
you pissed?
I'm so pissed right now. Nah.
So let's ask them about, because we want to know, since there's no draft, no? I mean, we obviously know everybody's waiting for that, but is it like a thing that the MPBL is now really the collegiate guys' destination? Is it, have you heard like your colleagues talk about it? Is it like the league to go to before actually getting to the PBA? Or even if, some of them actually stay in the MPBL, like, what do you think about the league?
In Dave's case, I believe.
Dave's case, he stayed,
With David Defonso,
I think it's situational based on the player. But I could definitely say that MPBL it's a real league to look for coming out of college. There's a lot of talent here. There's a lot of experience here. And if you're looking for a league to play in and really get experience and really get better, this is definitely a league to look forward to. There has been stereotypes that I've heard before I joined the MPBL, to avoid the MPBL and whatnot, because it's not a real league. And I've heard a lot of negative stuff about it, but now being a player of the league, I go against about all those stereotypes because I feel like there's a lot of talent here, and this is something you can't.
Dom Escobar?
I can see Senator Dom Escobar.
Yes.
That's a good ring too.
Right.
Seeing your reaction, it looks like you like it, huh?
Yeah. He can be a politician.
The question is where? In the Philippines or in Mexico?
Or in Italy.
Okay.
Three choices for Dom.
Yeah.
No, but Dom Escobar, the future face of the
face.
MPBL.
Here we go.
Ambassador.
Ambassador.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll have your
I
face
can
here
see
one
that.
day. Dom.
My face will look good right there.
Okay, so let's talk about Caloocan. Obviously, it's the city that you guys represent. How are the fans so far? And we talked about this earlier. Are your bosses, like Kong Oka and
It's like one of 20 bosses.
Yeah, it's a lot of bosses.
And it's an established team in the league, right? It's very respected as well. How has it been so far with the management and whatnot?
We're very fortunate to be part of such an established team. They've treated us very well, welcomed us in. They accommodate to us whatever we need. All we have to do is just reach out. But it's been great. The facilities are great that we play in. The fans and the showings that they put out for us are great. So really appreciate it for Caloocan, and I'm glad to be a part of the team.
How's the schedule of Caloocan this month and next? So are you looking forward to some games? Have you seen your schedule?
Well, we only got our schedule just for this month. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we won't know about next month.
I think they're playing Mindoro this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're playing Mindoro this week.
Kung di ka pa nakasubscribe, ano pang hinihintay mo? Bawat episode, bawat laro, bawat kontrobersya sa MPBL, nandito kami para harapin lahat. Hanapin ang Rebanse sa Spotify, Apple Podcasts, at YouTube. Kung may gusto kang sabihin, may issue kang gustong harapin, o may Rebanse ka sa sinasabi namin ngayon, mag-subscribe, i-share, makiisa sa usapan.